A year ago, I was the type of person that would be just, but what will they think of me? I'm not going to say anything. What if they will start liking me? So I gave a fuck. And that was the problem. I was socially anxious. My name is Jan, and I was socially anxious. Really, really, like I was an introvert. Living in my room was only on Christmas, okay? And even at school, I would be sitting with like headphones on. And I even bought like active noise control of like the best active noise control so that I cannot hear the voices of other people. That's how socially anxious I was, okay? And I went from that to being a social butterfly, honestly. And I know that mostly it happened because I stopped giving a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck about what do other people think. I stopped giving a fuck what is anything. I stopped giving a fuck if reality really is what it is, or I stopped giving a fuck if those glasses really look good on me, or is it just my own thoughts or something. Like I just stopped giving a fuck. I just started to view life as much less serious that it seems, because it's not actually serious once you understand the nature of reality. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a physics lesson that at the end will actually make you understand why life doesn't really matter and why it's good. Okay, so let's start off by, do you know how much you're probably going to live? The average lifespan these days is like 80 years. Do you know how much our planet will live or something? How much our planet will live? How much more will our planet live? 5 billion, so 9 zeros, years. So compare that to 8 years. Okay, so what if we left two different planets? Okay, so let's just say that your life matters because, well, you can change something for humanity and humanity can live for billions of years. Well, then, what if I say to you that actually universe probably will become as close as it, just infinitely close to 0 Kelvin, and that's minus 27.3 degrees, with no planets, with no stars, with no even black holes at the end, and it will all just be pure darkness for trillions of years. Or maybe it will actually lead to, so you know how there's like a picture of how did the universe start. So here is the Big Bang, and then it just grows, and we're like here. But there is a chance that it will actually grow a little bit more, okay? But then it will actually start crashing, and then it will open up in another universe. But the thing is, no one can survive this. So this universe and all universes, if they actually exist, because it is all, well, the thing is basically that, okay, let's just say that this universe will never end and we will actually figure out a way to survive this. Okay, but then how do we know it's not a simulation? How do we know there is not an infinite amount of universes, so we actually change nothing? How do we know if the universe is actually ever going to end? Because if it will be, then nothing really changes, because nothing changes because it will be there for like an infinite amount of time. So just basically understanding that life has actually the zero meaning. How does that make you feel? Because for me, it actually started to make me feel really nihilistic, like depressive symptoms of like, okay, so life doesn't really matter. Okay, so why am I here? Like, what the fuck? Why am I constantly thinking about this? Like, help, what's the meaning of life? When actually there is no objective meaning of life. But there is a subjective meaning of life. And it is something that you choose. So that's why it's really, like, it doesn't really matter to actually know this, because all people look to life as through an just basically a subjective lens. Okay, you can think of this as, how do you actually know if this color for me is the same as for you? What if I actually view this as purple and you actually view this as green? Or what if you actually view this as the skin color and I actually see it like if it was black? Okay, we don't actually know this and we never will. Okay, and that doesn't really matter, because nothing matters, because reality doesn't, well, we don't even know if it fucking exists, and we never will. Yeah, that's bad, but then again, how you can use this in getting more friends, becoming a social butterfly. Okay, so if nothing really matters, what does it matter if you go up to a person and they say, please fuck off, go away? What does it matter? Just give me one thing. One thing does it. Why does it matter? One simple thing. Or you will feel bad. Why would you feel bad if it doesn't matter? Oh, I know, I don't control my feelings. Learn that. Like, what the fuck? Give me a reason why you should actually give a fuck. One reason. There is none. The only one that I can think of, honestly, is to actually not kill yourself. But that's no reason, actually, because it still changes nothing. Yeah. But then again, that just means that you can actually become much more social everywhere, all the time, because whatever you do doesn't actually matter at all, not at all. And I don't mean by it that you should go and start killing people or something, because that's obviously bad. But then that means that you can approach every girl on the street, that you can talk to every boy on the street, that you can be gay, that you can be homophobic, that you can be whatever you are. Yeah, maybe don't be homophobic and don't be gay. Or yeah, let's stop this topic, okay? I just mean you should not give a fuck. And all the time when you start to actually see that you're giving a fuck too much, that you're actually treating life too seriously, just remind yourself that none of it matters, none of it ever will, because we will never figure it out. Okay? But now, if you want a step-by-step framework on how to actually genuinely make more friends, go see the first thing in the description, and I can help you there. Bye.